Under the still shone sun I lay, under the clouds of what is life I lay. Addled up and all perplexed, I lather myself in old confusion as I lay. Under the happy dances and the make best of a moment I lay. Upon the fields of untrimmed grass and pick me up I lay. Ponder the world around me, I can't bring myself to stand. And why? Because I know that if I stand I'll just get knocked down again. Like the kid who can't finish a puzzle because he can't find the last piece, or the girl who sits in the front of the room to avoid being tripped on her way out of class. She lays on the doorstep out front of her house. She lays because she's afraid of her own home. Afraid to be who she wants, afraid to roam free like a butterfly. But a butterfly can't fly without its wings, and how can she fly if her wings are broken? Like a bee that can't sting, or a pencil that can't put words to a paper because it's not strong enough. I see. With both my eyes, with right of my vision, I see that this pencil has two sides, but how can you feel and understand the meaning of both sides if only one side has a point? I lay. And as I lay, I erase with my mind all of the horror, all of the fear, doubts, and insolence, and will only hope with a peaceful state of mind that this world will actually make it. Through all the biggest storms and all the hardest pills we've had to swallow, we'll make it. But how can we make it if making fit is impossible? We sharpen ourselves with the keenest sense, but then we tear each other to shreds, call each other names, and have hurt a good heart or two, but who are we to play the role of monsters? So heartless, so cruel that you bring me to my knees feeling as if he or she or even yourself is not good enough. But who are they to tell you you're not good enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you're not strong enough? Because maybe you can stand as high as a mountain. Maybe there's a possibility that you can bring yourself to walk on water and not drown in all the tears or the pain that they have caused you, but you lay. Lay because you think you're not good enough. Well, take a closer look harder, because who are these people to judge you, to make you feel weak and lose your own smile, like you're some kind of tree that stands alone and loses all of its leaves. But open your eyes and look around you, you're not alone. As many other broken trees surround you, this world is your forest, and you could be whatever you set out to be. We all go through the bad weather together, and surviving every disaster could just ease the pain faster if we all stand by each other's sides. I lay. And as I stay with my hand on my once broken heart, I say, hey, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words won't hurt me anymore. So what do you fear? No matter what, you are afraid of something. Whether it is the boogeyman that you still fear is in the closet from when you were 5, or maybe you fear that you're the real monster. Whether you fear that all the world's water will stop flowing, or you fear that the world will stop turning, you have to face it. Because being brave is the only choice we have in a world of ongoing scares. We make mistakes, but that's what makes us human, right? Afraid to cut even a single finger while we pick up the broken pieces of glass that have fallen to the floor. Afraid to look into the eyes of a child because they are filled with such beauty and such innocence. We should all rise and find confidence. We are succeeders and not non-believers. So stop burying your true self in ground you can't get out of. Stop tying yourself to the words of hate. Focus on love. You're not a pebble, you're a stone, and you should know that you're not alone. I lay still with blind eyes. I can't see the light of day, so what do you ache? What is it you want? You can't run. This road is only meant for walking, so take your time. I know you may be behind, but just don't cross the line. If the grass is really greener on the other side, then step up on life's ladder and climb it. I lay. Quietly, safe and sound, I lay. With both of my arms tied to the ground, I lay.